Hello, everyone. Just a minute, we'll add our guest for the evening and then we get going for our amazing ride. 1 second. We are waiting for a guest.
Hello.
Hello, hi, I'm Anuj Maheshwari, and I would like to welcome all of you on the behalf of with Embryo and with Oasis together.
Thank you.
Today we have India's most successful female YouTube content creator. We know it. We know her as mostly Sen. Welcome, Prajakta ma'am.
Thank you, Anuj. Thank you so much.
Means a lot. So I'll be starting with achievements. All of your achievements. I was just going by the Wikipedia page, and what all have you not done? Represented India in the United Nations. Been on the Forbes magazine. Been on Business World's magazine. Great. You are just a role model, ma'am.
Thank
This
you.
is just a personal opinion. Hopefully, all of my fellow mates from the college will also agree to this.
Thank you. Thanks, man. And hello to everybody. Thank you so much for joining.
So we'll just start by talking. Internet is flooded over. Internet has stopped working. It has been going nuts over your latest project.
Oh,
We would
yes.
want to know everything about Khayali Pulao. How has it been? You used another accent. There was a dialect from the north. How was it working? How did the idea come up?
It
How was it?
was amazing. So this isn't my idea. It's written and directed by Tarun Dudeja. It's his baby project. He came to us with the story, and I was like, I have to do this. This has to be something that goes up as a mostly sane project because it is so it's a story of this girl हरियाणा के झज्जर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में एक छोटा सा गांव है जिसका नाम है माजरी जहाँ हमने जाके शूट किया.
Oh,
So this character is from there. Asha is from there. और
Asha, yes.
yeah, she's good. She's great in studies. Topper है. सब कुछ सही है. And उसको handball की टीम में जाना है. And that's how the story goes.
Yeah.
पूरा गांव पूरा स्कूल इज कंफ्यूज कि आज तक इसने कभी स्पोर्ट्स नहीं खेले. शी हैज नथिंग टू डू विद स्पोर्ट्स. शी इज नॉट एथलेटिक. शी इज सो लेजी. व्हाई डज शी वांट टू join the handball team? Everyone's very, so that is what the film is about. बहुत बढ़िया एक्सपीरियंस रहा यार. बहुत आउट ऑफ माय कंफर्ट जोन वाली बात थी because I've never done anything like this. I've never done a character like this. It was very difficult uh, to get the accent. I feel like that was a
Yeah.
challenge, and I still don't think I've done a great job with the accent. I feel like if I
Of course, you have done a
a
great
little
job.
more.
Since the poster has released yesterday night and then the trailer released. For everyone who hasn't checked out her trailer yet, go and please
Yes,
check it out.
watch the
It's
trailer.
amazing.
Yes, and the film comes out on the 9th of July, so hopefully you like it.
I have booked my date. I am totally free that day. I am only watching it. So we'll start by it. For people who don't know, it was Prajakta ma'am's birthday this 27th. She turned 27.
I did.
So very happy belated birthday, ma'am. How was the
Please don't
lockdown
call
birthday
me
for you?
ma'am. Please call me Prajakta only.
I try to, ma'am, but it's difficult.
No, no, just call me Prajakta. What, ma'am?
Okay, Prajakta.
Yes.
So how was the lockdown birthday for you? And followed by how was in Gen lockdown for you, work-wise?
So, birthday was amazing. I mean, we baked, we ate lots of food over that weekend. There was so much food, it's not even funny. Like, every kind of food, whatever I want. Like मैं रानी बन के बैठी थी उस weekend पे कि like my parents were like, whatever you say, it's going to be here. Um, it was bittersweet, bitter because I am so used to meeting my friends on my birthday every year. That's the
Exactly.
one time I know that, you know, I will meet everybody because सारे साल everyone's busy with their lives and stuff like that. But so that was bitter. But the sweet thing was that, you know, everyone kept calling, and Instagram was such a blessing to see all the support and all the wishes that I was getting from my viewers there. Um, it was nice. I took a nap. It was.
And lockdown in general, work-wise.
अरे
Uh,
यार लॉकडाउन पता है मेरे को बहुत डर था जब लॉकडाउन शुरू हो रहा था. आई वाज वेरी स्कैर्ड. आई वाज लाइक आई डोंट नो हाउ इट्स गोइंग टू बी. आई डोंट नो बिकॉज आई एम when I started making content 5 years ago, I was so used to shooting and editing content in my house.
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
But after that, when I started going out and sitting, working out of One Digital's office every day and then shooting with a team, मेरी ये आदत छूट गई थी. So in my head, every time I used to come home, I used to switch off. Okay, now I'm not going to work. I'm just going to sleep, or I'm just going to eat, or I'm just going to watch Netflix or Prime or whatever. So when lockdown started, I was very worried about that. I was like, I don't know what's going to happen. How am I going to get myself to get trained to work in the house? But it just worked in the opposite direction. I mean, I have been producing more content in lockdown than I have before lockdown started.
Exactly.
So
Clearly
nothing slowed
worked it out.
down. Yeah.
Clearly worked out.
Yeah.
I heard a line in that diss track that बहुत average video को भी बहुत अच्छे views मिल गए, but it was all the videos
Oh
were
yeah.
great. All the videos were amazing. I am a big fan of that diss track. We'll get to that later. But
Yeah.
before talking about being a fan, I'll tell you, I am exactly having that moment which you would have had when you met Hrithik Roshan.
Shut
I
up
have met
now.
my Hrithik Roshan today. I'm telling you.
You're too
I
sweet.
can totally feel when you said that my organs are clapping. My organs are clapping too. I can say that.
It's a nice feeling, no? Your organs are clapping. It's fun.
Exactly. Till then, for all the people out there, keep sending out questions.
Yeah,
My team is on the way. We'll ask some questions out. Till then, people, we'll go back the memory lane. We have known you since you have started YouTube. But how was your early life like? We know that you always wanted to be an RJ. Then eventually you met Sudeep sir and YouTube happened. But then how was your early life, academically, socially, college, before college?
So, academically, I was a very average student. And by
Yeah.
I take a lot of pride in saying I was average by choice. It's not that कि मेरे से होता नहीं था, मुझे करना नहीं होता था. I mean, I was always, I used to grow up having this argument with my parents कि, you know, I'm going to become a radio jockey, so why I need to know कि हड़प्पा में कितने बर्तन मिले? Why I need trigonometry? Why I need to know Pythagoras theorem? You know, this is not something. So then, जिन चीजों पे मुझे लगता था कि these things are going to help me, I used to put in a lot of effort. So I was always the topper in languages.
Oh.
All throughout school life, like English, Marathi, Hindi, French. When I learned French in school, I used to be I used to score really well in that. But like maths and geography and history also, I used to score well.
Oh.
Science, all these subjects, I used to just be like, हाँ चलो pass होना है.
We all know the pain of science, ma'am. We all know the pain of science. We have been through it.
I don't know how you guys do it. Science and math, I have no clue how you do it. मगर मतलब मेरे को अगर किसी ने किडनैप कर लिया और बोला ना कि चल ये सम सॉल्व कर दे तेरे को छोड़ देंगे, मैं बोलूंगी भैया एक और रस्सी बात. मेरे बस.
Exactly. Talking about trigonometry, when will trigonometry help in our lives? We all have Googled it. We all have.
When will it? When the Pythagoras theorem ever make sense to me? Why did I spend so much of my time and energy on that? So it's just so culturally I was also always very like active, like drama club, dance club, elocution. I used to be the leader in my school choir every morning. So it was just that. I did a lot of theater in college. So
yeah, we know about that theater drama.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you had always in mind that you wanted to be an RJ, but then how was it? Was it anyway difficult to persuade your parents that you want to take a non-academics career or something like that?
No, not really. I feel like my parents, they saw me growing up and they knew that I'm not going to go for an academically enriching field for a career. I'm going to go for a more artistically inclined one. That's what is going to happen, and they knew that. Is why when like they would have gotten a shock if I went and told them I wanted to be an engineer. They would be like,
Oh,
"What?" They're like, "Are you sure? Think about
we are
it."
glad that they knew. So we got to see you in YouTube, your YouTube videos. So
Yeah.
I'll ask you that many people I see in my college too. Many people are pursuing art. लोगों को dance करना बहुत पसंद है. People are singing, but then many less people go out all the way after college to pursue as a career. Be it society pressure, be it family pressure, be it anything. How do you guide them? How do you guide anyone to pursue their passion?
I have always been. So there's this one saying that I have. It's written in most of my books. It's something that I live by. So there's this proverb. I don't know who said it, but it goes by like this. Like it says, "The me inside me is the me I will be." It's very simple, but like how there's always a
Great.
voice in your head that's telling you could be doing something, and there'll be like a voice that telling you that, listen, don't do this. You might just end up doing it. That is the voice that tells you, सुबह जल्दी उठ, वर्कआउट कर, हेल्दी खा, इस लड़की के पीछे पागल मत बन, घुमा रही है तेरे को. This that voice. So
Yeah,
every time I'm in a fix, I sort of listen to that voice, because somewhere we always know what's best for us. We are the best judge. But at the same time, ना उस चीज को इतना भी ग्रांटेड नहीं लेना चाहिए कि तुम दुनिया संसार छोड़ के बोलो भैया मैंने तो यही करना है, पैसे वैसे जब आएंगे तब देखा जाएगा. तो आई फील लाइक यू हैव टू फाइंड
uh,
a balance between being practical, but at the
exactly.
same time doing what you really love, because you have to spend the rest of your life doing it. Might as well like what you're doing.
Clearly, 100%. Then you persuaded your parents, YouTube happened. How much into YouTube you thought that this is what I want to do? Matlab, was there a certain video after which you got a sudden recognition? Or in a way, I would ask, what went kahuna pyare for you?
यार मेरे साथ ये हो गया था ना कि आई वॉज सो अनहैप्पी विथ रेडियो that at that point in time I felt like anything is better than doing that. So when I started doing YouTube, the one thing that attracted me most to YouTube was the immediate feedback. The moment your video goes up,
Yeah,
immediately you see views. रेडियो पे तो वो था ही नहीं. रेडियो पे मैं रात को 12 से 2 बात करती थी, पता नहीं कोई सुन भी रहा है या नहीं. मतलब I had no clue what is going on, like who's on the other end of this conversation. But
yeah,
that wall was brought, like completely broken down by YouTube. So that was one of my clicking factors. This is what is making it addictive, because when you work towards something, that's like, how I'm sure when if you could give exams and then immediately get results,
yeah,
right? It would
yeah,
it would just
100%.
uncomplicate so many things in your mind.
Clearly,
uh,
what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Yeah,
yeah.
it helps.
So I think it was that. तो एक महीने एक तक मैंने रेडियो और यूट्यूब साथ में करा. उसके बाद I was like,
Oh.
I think I'm gonna go radio now.
Okay. So, any specific video after which you thought that it just blasted out, mostly same came out?
The first video to go viral was in the July of 2015. It was
15.
called Hilarious Words Delhiites Use. That was my first
Okay.
video to go viral.
Was amazing, was amazing. So, yes, now a YouTuber, a full-time YouTuber, as I must say. Still, this occupation is
Wait,
not known
before
to
we go
many
ahead,
people.
let's just say hi to some people. No, we've got a lot of
Oh,
people
sure.
commenting. We should just say hi. Hi, Sushmit. Hi, mostly saying Vapi. Hi, mostly saying Nepal. Hi, Tyson is laughing. I don't know if he's saying hi to me. Hi, Karthik. Hello, Prajakta underscore fan page. Hi, mostly sane viral queen. Hi, mostly sane fan club. Hi, mostly Prajakta 22. I'm mostly sane Prajakta, mostly sane Jharkhand. Hi, Sanjana. Okay, lovely. Okay, mostly say Delhi. Hi.
Talking about
Oh,
fan
Shreyas is
pages.
here. Hi, Shreyas.
Oh,
Shreyas and I went to college together. Shreyas taught me, in fact, speaking
oh,
of short films, the very first short film I shot in my life, which was a part of a college project, was directed by
okay.
Shreyas, now a reporter.
Oh, kudos to Shreyas.
No, was
Thank
it
you.
directed by Shreyas or was he was in something? But I worked with Shreyas there. Okay, got it. Moving on.
Yeah, talking about now a YouTuber, a full-time YouTuber, still this occupation is not known to many people. That YouTuber is also a thing. You have always said that it is very difficult for making people understand a stigma or whatever it is. But then USA Visa read your occupation as YouTuber. How
Yeah.
was it? How did that feel then?
Now though it's legit only. Like now though it's a job
Now,
profile that I can tell people ki see it happened.
clearly. So
But
yeah,
now I'm very happy that the platform is not niche anymore. Like it's becoming
yeah, it's
very
growing.
fast. And more
Clearly
than
growing.
getting more viewers, I'm happy that we're getting more creators on the platform. I feel like that way the platform really become much more than it was.
There are many comments saying that the trailer is amazing. The
Thank
Khayali Pulao is going.
thank you,
The
thank
internet has legit breakdown. The internet has stopped on Khayali
you.
Pulao. I was just surfing over your profile yesterday, and then you shot a story saying of how many fan pages have put on that as your DP. It was great.
Yeah.
That was amazing. So, as YouTuber or a digital media influencer, how do you maintain that gap between that social media life or a social life? Because it can get legit very transparent. How do you maintain that this is my personal life now? You have to post stories over the internet. बहुत time उस जाता है over Instagram or YouTube.
you you know it becomes very blurry sometimes, but I
Exactly.
feel like that is something that varies from creator to creator. मतलब बहुत subjective बात है. It depends on you as a
अच्छा.
person. मतलब there are so many people who will talk about everything, who will talk about breakups, who will talk about things that are going wrong, like the sad things as well as the happy things, and make it very very transparent, share every part of their life. And then again there are people who will only post content and you will not know much about their personal life. You will
Yeah,
only know
exactly.
very little. So it's a mix that you choose for yourself. For me personally, I share, but I also understand that kabhi kabhi it's not just me who's involved in the sharing. There's a lot of
Exactly.
people involved, so I have to respect their privacy. It's because I am very comfortable with talking about anything, and not just on the internet. I've been like that as a person. Like growing up, also I wasn't a person. I'll keep things to myself and I won't share and I won't talk. It's never been like that. You ask me anything and I'll answer it. Most of the things.
We'll
so
take that mostly.
तो तो या इट डिपेंड्स कि आप वो चॉइस आपने अपने लिए करनी है कि आप देख लो व्हाट इज बेस्ट फॉर योर सैनिटी.
Clearly. So, talking about your YouTube channel, you write, you act, you work down with the scripts, and basically, how does it come up with so many new ideas all over the week? How does that work? I am really short of words because it feels like coming up with a new idea every week, and that too you post 3 videos a week. It gets little bit too hectic as well, creatively and as well working.
Yeah.
How is that like?
uh it gets hectic, but also this is my full-time job. uh I get up every day and that is my job. Creating content is my job. So मेरे को ऐसा पर्सनली लगता है कि if I treat it like a job and I treat it like my work, and I whether or not my mind is working, I sit down with my laptop every day, it'll happen, it'll come. I'll give it some time. Also आदत हो गई है अभी यार, 5 साल से कर रहे हैं तो थोड़ी बहुत तो आदत हो गई है.
Uh,
And also I really like my job. Like I really enjoy waking up this life.
Clearly, it helps you portray all of your talents: classical, dancing, singing, acting, writing,
So yeah, so
everything.
I feel like everything is, मतलब सब कुछ जायज है, creative blogs जायज है. कभी कभी जैसे this video that I shot on Thursday, I've been shooting videos for 5 years now, but never has a shoot been so difficult for me.
So long, so
Somehow,
difficult. Yeah.
yeah, somehow my brain was just not in the right place, and I could not like I don't know what was wrong. I loved my script. I wanted to put the video out. Thursday already आ चुका था और मेरे से shoot नहीं हो रहा. It was just an off day, but I feel like I also know that my audience expects a video every Thursday, and I owe it to them.
Exactly.
They've been supporters constantly for so long, so it is my job to entertain. So whatever it is, I deal and I shoot.
Yeah, you shot that video in the night from 2:30 to 5:30.
That was last week's. This week's
Last week's
also was
was
quite
okay.
crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw people calling on the birthday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Talking about content and your characters, how did Montu's idea came up? Montu has been a real crush of many people. They have
yeah.
liked him a lot. Montu
There
has
are
been
so
going
many
good.
of my friends who tell me that, listen, sometimes we really wish you were a boy. Or sometimes really we wish Montu was a real person. I was like, Montu is a real person. What are you talking about? How
My follow-up question was that how do you write sibling relationships so beautifully? You do not have a sibling, but then still all your videos which had a Noak's joke basically between bhai behan. How do you? What references do you get? Or
So I have always loved like observing. I have loved even before I started making content. So many times, if I had like free time, I would go to like a nearby cafe with my friends or by myself with a book, and I used to sit, I used to read, I used to stare, and look at people. Like a lot of times, I was that creep sitting in a coffee shop, just looking at everybody, like what is he up to, making up stories, like what does she think about right now, and things like that. तो मैंने बहुत ऑब्जर्व किया है, not just with strangers but with also my friends. Like a lot of my friends have siblings, they have younger
okay,
भाई.
yeah,
तो उनको भी बहुत मैंने नोटिस करा है. तो कई बारी ऐसी 2-3 चीजें दिमाग में रह जाती हैं कि यार दिस इज अ ग्रेट nuance to add to a character if I ever make one. So when I made Montu, it was very easy to make him because I've seen a lot of my friends with their siblings.
clearly. Yeah. Talking about content, obviously content, you cannot judge content that will it go viral, will people like it or not. But then 5 years into it, is it still that blurry, or do you know before putting out a video that it will work decently or
I don't
not crack a code?
I don't know. I don't think there's a code. Every week is a new lesson for me, honestly. Every week I have still not reached a point where I feel like, okay, great, I'm standing on solid ground and I know this is going to work and now I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. Because content is dynamic, but more than that, our audience is dynamic. Like people are growing up, people are
Clearly,
exposed to new things, people have more time, people have opinions, people have choice. So how do you do something that you know is going to work? How will you know? There's
yeah.
no
It
way.
was just that 5 years down the lane, you are just creating great content. Big fan again. I just keep on coming to that again and again.
Thank
Talking about what YouTube has given you, we haven't talked about Creators for Change, collaborating with Michelle Obama, representing India in the United Nations. How was that like? You had put up vlogs. I have watched those vlogs. Those who haven't, how was it? How do
you.
you summarize that?
It was just like, I don't know. How do you tell that? Like honestly, when I was sitting and having tea with Michelle Obama, I was just like, what do I tell my family? What am I feeling? I was just so numb at that time, but at the same time, I was so calm because those were conversations that I believed in. We were talking about girls' education, and that's a cause that I
Yeah.
really for. I was talking to one of those people, Jinko, I've looked up to for so long. And she was so normal, like she was mixing the sugar in my tea, and she's like, "Here you go," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh.
Put sugar in my tea, guys. Um, with United Nations also जब हम गए थे, again it was it's just, you know, it's a very calming feeling. It's also very validating. It's nice to see sometimes that there is scope when you didn't even see scope happening, or there are things possible that you couldn't even dream of. You know, it's nice. It's a nice, pleasant surprise.
Clearly, it just sounds like a dream to me. So obviously, you were living that. Yeah. So we were talking about validation. Validation comes every week. Your fans. As per the last count I have, you have more than 400 fan pages on Instagram.
I think we've crossed about 800 now. Because
Oh, great. I saw that Vicky Kaushal video with you.
yeah,
It had 360. I couldn't guess it.
we
So
have
yeah, four.
we've been trying to sort of stay in touch with as many of our fan handles as possible. So right now, I think the count that we have is about 750 or 800. I'm very proud. I'm extremely proud. I am that mother. वो नहीं होते हैं जो जाके बताते हैं कि मेरी बेटी को देखो इतने मार्क्स मिले हैं, तो I am that with these fans. I'm very proud of that.
Clearly, being proud of having 800 fan pages, of people having tattoos on their body of your face, it's just, it is great.
It is okay. Yeah, it's quite crazy.
Yeah, so how do you maintain that? You still so down to earth. Not even you, your team. I talked to Sudeep sir for the first time when I was getting in touch, and he was so calm. He was so composed. He talked to me like, "Yeah, go for that, buddy." He shared a contact, a follow up contact. I told him that, sir, this is my fanboy moment. I'm already living it. And he wrote very politely that you haven't even spoke to Prajakta yet. And I was like, oh, sir, that can also happen. I just could not imagine that. So typically, a typical fanboy sitting in front of you got the opportunity to interview
Thank
you.
you, Anuj. You're very sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. Talking about YouTube, done YouTube for 5 years now. What is the plan from now on? What is next? Let's say 5 years down the lane, everything goes according to what you want or what you think. Where do you see yourself? What's happening?
That's the thing. 5 years ago, if you told me that I would have tea with Michelle Obama, present a project at the United Nations, have a YouTube original, be doing another big project that's coming up end of this year, and have a short film coming out, I would be like, fuck, बकवास. क्योंकि 5 साल पहले मुझे लगा था that the scope of my work is 30,000 subscribers. उससे ज्यादा subscribers तो मेरे लाइफ में कभी हो ही नहीं सकते हैं, because 30,000 is a very big number. मतलब मेरा वही था कि भगवान जी को उतने दे दो, उसके बाद और एक भी नहीं दोगे तो भी चलेगा.
I
So
have
if you
heard that.
told me that 5 years ago, I wouldn't believe it. So right now, I really don't know, and I like that, because with the way things are going, I know it's going to be amazing, and I know that it's going to be crazy. One thing I do know that I'll be doing 5 years from now is that I'll definitely be creating content, no matter what. I'll be creating content every week, and yeah, hopefully trying out new platforms, new avenues. Let's see.
Is Bollywood in the plan? Making films,
Oh,
full feature films.
I mean, am I waking up every day consciously working towards a plan that has the golden pot of Bollywood at the end? No. But if something comes my way, I'll only be stupid to not do that. I mean, definitely depends on what happens, but I'm not consciously working towards it every day.
Clearly, great. That is amazing. But the next, a funny thing, we have heard you a lot in the interviews. I have been following you since ever, and I have heard that twice or thrice that past Prajakta did not make the best decision. You have kept on saying that. How is that? Do you have any such instance where you have felt that?
Yeah, like in the Vicky Kaushal
Why?
interview also. Like I was
Exactly.
openly flirting with Vicky Kaushal on Instagram. Like only me and my viewers are on Instagram. He's not there with
Yeah.
again, I didn't know that I would ever get to meet him. Like I didn't think that I'm ever going to have a conversation with him where he tells me, yeah, I saw those stories face to face. I never thought that was going to happen. So yeah.
Similarly, talking about, I never imagined that this was going to happen. So right now, I have my friends implanted this in the live for just taking screenshots. I am just going to make a gallery of the screenshots. This is what I have ever wanted to. I'm not sure even if the hashtag might work. Anuj living his dreams can clearly happen. I can see it. Uh, so, your YouTube handle name is mostly same. How did you come up with that idea? Such a creative name. How did you stick on it?
I had like a good story to tell you on this, but this
Oh,
is literally the first handle name I could think of, which everybody on the team hated. They were like, mostly sane क्या होता है, मतलब what does that even mean? I was like, पता नहीं यार, ऐसे आ गया दिमाग में, कह रहे नहीं नहीं कुछ और सोच. I said okay, फिर नहीं सोच पाई मैं कहा नहीं आ रहा कुछ दिमाग में, यही रख लो. And for some reason I didn't want my channel name to be Prajakta Koli. So that's how. There is no story. Nothing glorious
is
there.
it? So, okay. And your fans call you Dum Dums by choice. Proud of being Dum Dum, but then when did this name come up?
Yeah,
Dum Dums.
again, not a thing that I had planned on making stick. Um, so many like amongst us friends, we had a couple in our group that used to call each other dum dum because they're like, ah, you're such a dum dum. Like it was that. And I thought it was rather cute. So बहुत पहले मैंने बहुत randomly अपने Insta story पे ऐसे डाल दिया था. And then it just picked up on its own.
Yeah.
I did not ever go about saying, okay, guys, this is what we are going to be called now. So I was just like, okay.
A proud Dum Dum. So
Thanks.
we have some fan questions which we got in the live but we missed because we were talking. So I have them sorted out here with me. So what happened in radio days?
What is it?
Or I guess what went wrong, something like that in your radio days?
But who asked this? We don't have a name?
We don't have a name. I am
Why?
sorry.
That's the best part about taking viewer questions.
I am sorry, but then I don't have a name here.
Okay. What happened in radio days?
Yeah,
Nothing happened.
we guess what went wrong or something that.
I was just not a great fit. I wasn't cut out for the job. It's a very difficult job. I couldn't do well. I was a horrible radio jockey and a horrible producer. And luckily, the good thing is that I realized that in time.
Yeah, we heard you in an interview that your face is too glam to be on radio and more on a YouTube person.
That is what I told myself. I'm too pretty.
Yeah, clearly.
But that's
So,
just a joke, man. That's just me being very corny and annoying.
100%. The next question is, you are a celebrity now. Do you still have fangirl moments?
Yeah, every day. Like
We know about Hrithik Roshan, for sure.
Hrithik Roshan, yeah, recently I had like a complete fangirl moment when Sushmita Sen replied to one of my stories that I did for Arya.
For Arya, yeah.
Videos, and she commented saying that she watches all my videos with her daughter, and I was just like, what? Shut up. So that was one moment. Like a lot of times, every now and then I just have like a, oh my god, look who followed me on Instagram. Like I have that moment every time.
Great. So, the craziest fan moment that you have had, the craziest fan that has approached you.
Then nobody's crazy. I mean, they're happy, and I
Yeah.
like that they have the same amount of energy as me. So it's never crazy. It's extremely gratifying. It's extremely validating for me every time I run into viewers. So I've never really had a crazy fan moment.
Crazy fan moment. Okay. So, you YouTubers meet. How do you YouTubers chill or hang out
Like amongst each other, with each other.
amongst each other? Yeah, when you guys meet.
I have my gossip buddies. We
We
love.
also have a follow-up question. Who are all closest to you in the industry?
I mean, I feel very proud to be a part of the creator community because there's a lot of mutual respect and love for most of us, at least, like all of us who've been friends. I feel very happy to be a part of this community. Nick and I are very close.
Yeah, the unique. Yeah.
So many things from content to just life. Ranveer and I are very close. I really, really like him. Ranveer is also my gossip buddy. Yeah? We love gossiping with each other most of the times. Bhuvan and I are friends. I am very happy and proud about the fact that we are. Chanchu, I was going to say. Ashish. I love Ashish. He is so cute. I love Ashish. Both of them.
Yeah,
Again, Ashish is this like warm, fuzzy, friend that you just want to hug. He's extremely supportive. Again, very sweet. Both of them,
very sweet.
Muskan and Ashish. Who else?
Oh, oh,
Nicole and I are friends. I'm friends with Sherry. Sejal is super sweet. Larissa is so talented. I have so much respect for her. So I just feel like overall, all of us, Anisha, all of us, it's so when we meet, it's usually during Fan Fest or it's during Creator Summit that happens. So it's all chill. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's in each other's rooms. We are eating together. We are dancing.
yeah.
Fun.
Talking about FanFest again, my question: how was the first FanFest feeling like when you got when you got invited?
It was
Was it that yes, it has worked? Yes, this is something that I've always lived for. What was it about?
Yeah, and I was only a year into making YouTube videos when I
2016, yes.
started in Feb. Uh, and in March, I attended my first fan fest as a viewer. And
Oh,
the following March, I performed. So it was very like, it was a quick turnover. Like in my head, I had not expected that to happen. Like, okay, why
uh,
how so soon? So it was very rewarding.
from this part of the stage to that, clearly. Uh, a fan question: who inspires you? Have you took an inspiration from someone when you started YouTube, or got tried to take references from a particular person, a role model, like that?
In everyday life, there's not one person. There's so many different factors and elements in my life that inspire me. On a low day, a good book can pick me up, a great movie can pick me up, a funny YouTube video can pick me up. On every low day, when I watch my fan handles and I see what the sort of support I get and the sort of love that they show when I read my comment section, that is a great inspiration for me to get
That,
up, go to work. It's damn motivating. My team, my parents, my friends. So I've so many people. Honestly, there's every element in my life right now is very inspiring for me. Is why I feel like I can keep doing what I do. When I started making YouTube videos, the only reference I had was Superwoman. She was the only
was out.
creator,
Sorry,
was Superwoman, was Lily Singh.
oh,
She was
oh,
the only creator I was watching when I started making YouTube videos. So when people
oh.
used to come and tell me, no, listen, you talk exactly like Lily Singh. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm a fan. I'm inspired. And with Lily, so if you're a Lily fan, you start talking like Lily. That's just how it is.
100%. So the next question is: any advice for the new creators who have just joined in YouTube, to for you to give? This was asked by Sagar. Now we have names.
Oh, yay. Hi, Sagar. Um, yes, start right away. लॉकडाउन में बहुत बढ़िया अपॉर्चुनिटी है इफ यू वांट टू बिकम अ यूट्यूब क्रिएटर स्टार्ट डोंट वेट फॉर एनीथिंग बिल्कुल रुको मत कि लॉकडाउन खुलेगा देन आई विल गेट अ टीम एंड देन आई विल स्टार्ट डोंट एट ऑल जस्ट डू इट ऑन योर ओन if there's a good time to start it's right now and always keep content your top priority. I mean, beautiful things will come your way, but nothing will ever be as important as your content because that is what will give you everything else supplementary.
Yeah, talking about content and collaborations, you have collaborated with so many Bollywood actors. The one which is my favorite was the video with Saif Ali Khan, and that brings me up to independent content. How it doesn't matter, only content matters. It wasn't exactly about promoting his film which was coming out or anything. It was just content. It was so different. It was so great.
It is also one of
How
my
much do you give
favorite.
the weightage to content?
All the weightage goes to content.
Clearly.
What else do I do? Like, where else do I give anything? So that is
Hmm.
what's one of the challenges of the job is how you work your content around your deliverables. I mean, what a brand wants from you or what a film wants from you. There's a reason why that film is
Yeah.
coming to you because they need something in return. You can't just milk content out of them and then not talk about it. And that's unfair. So,
Yeah.
how do you work your content around it is the challenge.
Clearly. Another question with
Damn it, wait. Everyone's like, they will ignore us as
okay.
usual, so let's chat. Weasley, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read as many comments. Hi, Prachi Dhingra. Hi, Neha Gupta. Hi, Sarcastic Sunshine. Hi, Ayushi. Hey, Mr. Birla. Hi, Sanjana Joshi. Perfect.
The next question we have is from Ruchir that how do you come up with your characters? Your videos in which you show a family scene are really funny. Tell us more about the peppy and goofy relationship you have with your parents.
It's a it's an extremely friendly, it's an extremely transparent relationship that I have with my parents. We are very close. And it's been like that. Even growing up, I hardly kept any secrets from my parents. It was never like shit.
I know.
It's okay. Like so many times, I used to be like, listen, Ma, everyone's lying to their mother and going to the movies, and I don't want to be left out. So if anyone's mother asks you, tell them that I am also in school only. So she used to know, but I used to lie to or any of my friends if they come home ever and tell you, "Ki auntie, remember, don't act like you know that I'm going to the movie by bunking college." Like it was like that. It has always been, I've been very open with them. And a lot of my characters come from real life. Like my parents are extremely goofy. They have a great sense of humor. They are very funny people. They're always in a great mood. I don't know how. Unless they're fought, then they're not. Otherwise, they're in a great mood. I don't know how anyone can always be in a great mood.
Now we know it is in the genes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, coming to your relationship with your parents, you said in the latest Sawal Saturday video that your mom asked you to bunk the college and go with her for a movie. You
Yeah.
used to bunk. Uh, so yeah, that is a different set of relationship. You don't have jealousy with your
but
parents.
also but also I have always had मतलब मुझे इतना सब I don't know how they did it, but इतना सब कुछ करके भी ना कभी ऐसे नहीं हुआ कि मेरे मन में मम्मा पापा का डर कम हुआ या I've always had
Yeah.
I still do. मुझे अपनी मॉम की आंखों से अभी भी बहुत डर लगता है अगर मैंने कुछ गलत किया, because like I know we're
Cupboard
friends and
साफ करना and
हाँ,
that.
we're friends and all, but
Yeah.
I know that if I'm wrong, and I have to face my parents for it. So I don't know how they have managed that balance, but it's fun.
Clearly. So that is it from the people as well as we have, and also we are short of time. I was allowed only for this much time. So yeah,
Okay.
this interview was totally great. I can believe when you said with Hrithik Roshan that my pitch will be her and you can be as dopey as this. I was that. I was highly super energized. I don't
I'm
know.
glad.
It doesn't make sense. Highly super energized. It is just that
It
I'm still
makes
in
sense.
that
It's
awe.
fine. It's fine. It makes complete sense to you. So that's fine.
So yeah, uh, one very small request that we
Yeah.
have from people which we did not, or actually two, if you could please do it. One is that the starting bit you do in your videos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you could
The
please do that.
Lord Gandhi.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. Okay. It is so awkward. What are you doing? You're watching my videos.
Oh,
It is so awkward to do that in person when somebody's watching you, because when I recorded for the channel, I was alone in the studio. Nobody was looking at me. But
oh,
like, so yeah. अच्छा सुनो, सब्सक्राइब करते वक्त ना घंटी बजा देना, ताकि जब मैं ऑनलाइन आऊं तो तुम्हारे फोन की भी घंटी बजे.
amazing. Big fan, big fan. So hereby we come on the end of our live. Please subscribe to our channel. Mostly saying like, share,
Oh,
and subscribe.
thank you.
It has been a dream to say this. And also, we are all set. We have marked up our calendars for the 9th of
Yes.
this month.
And if you haven't
Khayali
watched the
Pulao.
trailer, guys, please go watch the trailer. Leave a comment. I really want to know your feedback on it, because I'm extremely nervous. This is something that I've never done before, so I'm very nervous.
Eagerly waiting, eagerly waiting.
Thanks
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank
so
you. It
much.
has been lovely. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Bit Pilani.